said that? I wrote a song especially for this event. I rewrote a great song by Fats Waller. So it goes like this. Got no computer, you're such a bore. Don't got the Facebook, I don't know what Twitter's for. I won't be Skyping, I'd just be typing to you. Don't need a flat screen, no cable box. Give me an iPhone and I'll dash it on the rocks. I won't be Skyping, I'll just be typing to you. I'm a Luddite, but that's alright. Who needs Google? I'll giggle instead. I'm happy wandering way off the grid. Believe. So keep your Kindle, I'll just do fine. Forget the email and letters you can sign. I won't be Skyping, I'll just be typing to you. To you. Doobie 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 doo. Doobie doo. Doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. I won't be Skyping, I'll just be typing for you. Thank you so much. Thank you on behalf of all the honkers in the house.
It's on. Ladies and non-ladies, welcome to the world's very first and possibly last Clackathon. Since 2010, I have scoured the city looking for friends, writers, artists, and people who like compost to come and join me in the creation of a sexist, feminist, literary performance group known as La Prosette. And tonight is the culmination of my searchings. So, let me look at this. That was, I don't mean the part about being sexist, really. Okay, I'm just gonna read this. I don't like people reading. I like it being natural, but whatever. Okay, artists, writers, and genuine people to clack with me. Out in the open, unashamed of the specks of cultural compost that stick to our typewriter ribbons. As writers, rejection is our way of life. Solitude, our general attitude. Staying home to craft a slow masterpiece has become too easy. And we ignore the world of lovers, foes, and animals, of which we are a part, but apart from too often. So here, at your service, we transcend our usual and morph into the extraordinary as public truth conduits, fools at your service, wizard poets. I give you Songman. I give you Yoha. she helped people write their CVs and chemistry theses. These days, she is seen at the library copier machines, at libraries everywhere, stealing paper, paper clips, metal, magazines, cushions, books, chapbooks, phone books, and blue books. Her participation in tonight's patriarchal competitive construct does not mean she supports it. But we, the proletariat, support her. So let's hear it for Astonishing! Served as the Pfister narrator from 2013 to 2014, and is a purveyor of cheap booze. I give you the Tipsy Typist! If you count the hair. The current Racine County Poet Laureate, co-founder of Family Power Music and hip-hop MC, is here. You can find him playing in the dirt of his community garden, practicing his freestyles, or eating ice cream. He's the Golden Lion, Clackmaster Ramsey! Performance artist, crap cutter, quick study argument winner, systems dismantlist, yeah, social commentator, feels you're feeling probably more than you do and knows how to use them against you, yardstick breaker, inventor of the word interdisciplinary with emphasis on disciplinary, and Major Killjoy, who has disgraced Milwaukee for more than a decade. I give you Monica to a lucid dreamer, a love junkie, and a fearless Leo. Someone who's nerdy for sewing machines, typewriters, thrift stores, cats, clouds, cotton, saints and angels, swear words, witchery, day moons, great food, good books, and bad TV. She has seen ghosts on the way home from the grocery store. And she's, everyone, she is my very own pen pal of choice. And she wants you to know the Mnemonic Moniker loves you!
You know, Clackathon, Clackathon, Clackathon.
Demonic moniker, Pseudophonics, it's her.
All right. Our final member of the Clack Pack is a writer, journalist, Spanish speaker, and word nerd. She indulged her curiosity and storytelling fetish by serving as the fifth Fister narrator. Her second favorite job was coaching a soccer team of a bunch of misfits. In her free time, find her honing her DJ skills by remixing our favorite hip-hop hits from the 90s, curating her wardrobe, or chasing after her pop atlas. She's polite and likes to chew bubble gum. She might not type fast, but she likes to look good doing it. Clickety goes her heels and clack goes her typewriter. Clickety clack cashew, they call her!
Walnuts and pine nuts just won't do. We want clickety clack cashew.
All right, so now is the portion in which we get to know a little bit about our audience. Is anyone here tonight in love? Raise your hand. All right, now keep your hand up if you would like to speak with me into the microphone. All right, okay. So, who are you in love with?
John Betalove.
Is he the guy who you're holding hands with?
Yes.
All right. Do you want to have two typists write him a love letter?
Always.
All right. So tell me a little bit about John. What makes him so splendid?
While we were walking here, he was lecturing me about math and computers.
All right.
Anomalies for figuring out square roots fast. It was fascinating.
So was it the mathematics of the golden what's that? Yeah, was it the golden ratio that brought you together?
It was something that it was. I didn't read the whole Wikipedia article. I didn't have time.
All right. So how does John make you a better person?
I'm a really tense person and he calms me down, but also if I'm acting too silly, he tells me that I'm being too silly. And this is weird, but he'll like pet me on the butt, and so it's become this weird habit where if I'm like anxious or I just need affection, I just walk over to him and I like stick my butt out and we'll like pat it, and then it's like that's our secret like calming mechanism.
Sounds very cat-like.
Sure.
All right. So how long have you been together?
What, 4 years, other than that part where we broke up.
Yeah.
What brought you back together?
He begged and had convincing arguments, and he wrote me notes, and they left them in my car. And he actually, this sounds really weird, but he got me a hubcap for my missing hubcap. It was this grand gesture. I really hate dealing with stuff like that, so I knew that he got me.
Did it take you a while to think of that, or did you just know?
Oh no, I knew right away.
One look at her car. All right.
You know, one look at the car and I knew there was a lot of opportunities like that.
So are you driving a more efficient car now that you are together?
No, I'm driving the same car, but he continues to fix it when I do things like get the trunk stuck.
What a great metaphor for your love. Is there anything else you want to mention, have our writers mention in this love letter to John?
No, I think we probably summed up our entire relationship.
And your name?
Megan.
All right, Megan. We will have two typists write a love letter to John from you, and one of them will continue on to the next round.
I just wanted to know, is Megan with a H or no?
Oh, no H. It's silent H in my middle name.
I'll get down, girl.
Did you get a question? Okay.
Took the girls up and down, left them on the cocoa ground. You didn't care how they would feel. Johnny was an elevator heel. Johnny was an elevator heel. Walked into his little room. That was where they sealed their doom. Behind them sliding doors of steel. Johnny was an elevator heel. Johnny was an elevator heel. Yeah, Johnny was an elevator heel. Johnny was an elevator heel. And then one day the cable snapped, wound up being the devil's lair. The man in red, he wouldn't make no deal. Johnny, you're an elevator heel. He said, Johnny, you're an elevator heel. Johnny, you're an elevator heel. Johnny, doggone, turn it like it is now. You're just an elevator heel. The guy's name was John, right? That's why I did that. Sorry. I know John. I know him. Just a warning.
You're John too.
He's got a million girlfriends. He's a charming man.
All right, so now we can move on to the portion in which we interview someone for an insult letter. Who in the audience problem. Are you ever haunted by vague, undefinable madnesses that take over you?
Yes?
Alright, do you wish they would go away?
I would like them to, yes.
Alright, so, what would you define as your number one foe in life?
What to make work about.
What to make work about? Are you an artist?
Yes. Yes, I am a student at Maya.
What sort of things do you like to create?
Oil paintings.
Oil paintings. And you have problems coming up with subject matter?
That tends to be an issue. Painting the male gender tends to be an issue.
Is it like life drawing problems?
Unfortunately, I think they tend to seep into that kind of process of thinking.
All right, so how can we turn this into an insult letter?
I didn't think this through, I'm sorry.
All right. Who wants to insult someone?
Oh, everyone's so nice.
Okay. You can insult my brother.
All right, what's your brother's name?
Javier.
Javier, and why is he such a dastard?
He's a dick because he slept with one of my best friend's girlfriends.
How long ago was this?
It was a long time ago, but he'll find it hilarious.
All right, and what's your name?
My name's Jose.
All right, so what have you done to cope with this situation? Because obviously you haven't made peace.
Oh no, we made peace. I was just sitting with him today, so we're way over that.
All right.
It's out of funny, you know. Humor.
Yeah. But why do you want to bring it up?
You asked. He brought it up today when I was sitting with him in the car. So we talked.
Why did he bring it up?
Because we were discussing life.
How often do you see your brother?
Not too much. Maybe about a couple times a month.
Do you live in the same city?
Yes.
Do you think things that have occurred in the past influence your frequency in seeing each other?
His decisions influence that.
What do you not like about him?
I wouldn't say that I don't like him.
No, but there are things in every person that you do not like.
Okay. He knows it all.
He's a know-it-all?
He's a know-it-all.
What does he know all about?
Everything. Religion, life, everything in life, he has the answer to.
What are some of his strong opinions?
I don't know. He's just basically strong about everything.
All right, and are you weak in comparison?
I think I'd be equal, but I like to be more humble, but I think this is a good way to share a little insult with him.
What's something you feel strongly about that he does not see eye to eye on you with?
Being good.
Who's good, you or him?
We can both be good, but I think I'm good.
And did this affect his need to cheat with that lady long ago?
I think so. Yes, probably.
And do you still know her?
Yeah, I do. And I know him, my best friends.
And is she...
They're still together.
Oh, they're still together.
They're still together. All right. So, would you say it's a solid relationship?
Yes.
Are you a little jealous?
No.
All right. This is a very peculiar insult. Anything else?
He was in the military.
How does that pertain to?
I said anything else, so he was in the military.
Were you in the military?
No.
No. See, no, I know. How do you think your life would be if you had been in the military?
I don't want to think about that.
Fair enough. All right. To Javier from
Milwaukee.
All right, thank you.
I'd like to insult the interviewee for not being committed to this insult. That's all.
Wait. Did you bang any disc girls? It's an extra J for Javier. Thank you.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, you crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You said you were high class. That was just a lie. Ooh, you said you were high class. Ooh, baby, that was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Woo, woo, woo. The weirdest cheerleader I've ever seen. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, you cry all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, baby, you cry all the time. Hey! You never caught a rabbit, ain't no friend of mine.
Let's hear it for my Uncle John.
Am I safe? I just want to know if I'm safe.
Everybody, that's my Uncle John.
Come see my farm sometime.
Now, does anyone have an animal at home? Who wants a letter from that animal explaining how they feel about you? Oh, look at that. There wasn't anyone waving a handkerchief, was there? Okay. All right, so what's your animal's name?
His formal name is Waffle, but we have many nicknames for him. Most favorite is Wids.
Wids? W-I-D-S? Wow. What kind of creature is Wids?
He is an orange tabby cat.
My goodness. So, how long has Wids been in your life?
About 5.5 years.
And what is his temperament?
He's kind of like a dog in that he follows me around all the time, but he's also really mischievous because he likes to tip full glasses of water and other beverages off the table. Loving but cocky, I'll say.
So, does he live with any other creatures other than humans?
He has 2 female cats that he lives with in our house, and he's mean to them mostly.
What does he do to them?
He'll chase them around the house like they're prey or bite on them. Yeah.
So he's a pretty tempestuous soul. Is he? When does he have moments of gentleness?
He likes to be, he'll crawl in our laps and just like lay there all the time, like to a point where you're trying to do anything and he wants to snuggle with you. So, he'll just look like I'm gonna leave for work or something, like he's just curled up in a ball on my bed and just looking so comfortable in the sunlight. I'm like, oh.
Where are his hot spots for cuddling?
On the couch and on the bed, anywhere you are, essentially. He'll be in your lap.
Okay. Does he like his belly?
Okay. He does. His head and under his chin and his side And oh, I like to spank his butt. Like on his back, like right before the tail starts, spank him. And he likes it. He like kind of stands real still, like, yeah, I'll take it. You know?
And then, was he a kitten when you got him, or?
He was 6 months old, and actually he had already been adopted, declawed, then he bit them too much, they gave him back to the Humane Society, and then he was still biting people, but I adopted him anyway. And he still bites, but less so. Now it's more like a puppy, like.
So you tamed the wild animal.
It's true, he's been subdued with time.
And anything else? What about the cats he lives with? What are they like?
One of them is almost an equal, and then the other one just runs from all the time and like, is constantly looking around to see if he's around, because otherwise she'll hide under beds and things so that he can't get her.
Any other thoughts?
He's awesome.
Questions?
If Waffle had a job, what job would he have?
He's a prince. First, what was your name again? Sarah.
Do you perhaps enable some of Waffle's nasty behaviors?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a spoiled brat. And you love him. Just checking.
All right, so we're going to take a break now, and we're going to let the clackers clack.
now. Lots of Cleopatras on the Nile. I got them in my black book. All I got to do is dial. Lots of Cleopatras on the Nile. Sign out on the freeway. Want about every mile. Sign out on the freeway every mile. I'll be down for a long, long while. Lots of Cleopatras on the Nile. From Memphis down to Cairo, they wait for me to show. Now you can't get away, honey, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go. 'Cause there's lots and lots and lots of Cleopatras on my house. Lots of Cleopatras right on the Nile. I got them in my black book. All I got to do is die. Lots of Cleopatras, lots of Cleopatras, lots of Cleopatras on the Nile. There's lots of Cleopatras, lots of Cleopatras, lots of Cleopatras on the Nile.
With the golden Clackathon Championship Cup. But only one person is going to do it, and who is it going to be? We will find out. First up, we are going to have our love letter writer contestants come up and read the love which they wish to profess right now to John. Let's have a thumb fight to determine who will read first.
Come on, poets, please bring these people to their knees.
Hello, John and Megan. April 15th, 2015. Apparently I wrote this in the past. However, I am drunk, so you cannot hold me to things like dates. Dear John, our love is the sum total of many things. Some we can define, and some we cannot. It is like driving at night in fog when you cannot always see what is ahead, but you have faith in the flatness of the road and the lack of obstacles in the path. These times when we carpool our skills, we take turns riding shotgun, we agree we are both gifted at packing the trunk. That may or may not have been a metaphor, I'm not really sure, but I don't know. Please note, I am often my own GPS, and yet I needed you that time you latched my seatbelt. I'm telling you, this is about the roads most traveled. The roads travel together. the ignoring the cost of gas, and passion so wet, wet, wet. It is windshield wiper fluid. It is tears, it is rain, it is blood. You can add or subtract or multiply or divide our love, but the result is always the same. It is Cadillac, Volkswagen, bus, 1970 station wagon, Corvette with the top down, always down on the warmest day of spring with the loudest love song blaring, and the map, it is folded up, it is ignored, it is hiding in the glove compartment. We do not need it. We are driving straight into the light. All 4 hubcaps are intact. Happy trails, my love. Megan, P.S. Spank.
Let's hear it for the tipsy typist! All right, Clackmaster Ramsey, what do you got?
Throw down, baby.
She's just a drunk. Now let me recite what really is going on. April 17th, 2015. Clackathon love letter. John, you got my trunk unstuck. But petter extraordinaire. Let me say that again. Rewind. But petter extraordinaire. Y'all like that? It was 4 years ago in which we first got together. You were sitting at the cafe, writing numbers in your ledger. I strutted past. You looked keenly at my ass. Not knowing months later it will be something you grasp. My hubcap provider. My square root. Wine sipping. I love the y-axis in you. Though we were separated shortly, you couldn't buck this horsey. You always got my back, no matter what the chore be. When tense, you calm me. I just jut my rear end. Stroking, massaging, what I call a dear friend. You begged to get me back. Now our life's on track. Crack or no crack, give it a smack. I love you, Megan, with a silent H. P.S. P.S. If I ever go back to school, I'll let you tackle it.
Clackmaster Ramsey, everyone! Clackmaster Ramsey. So, I would like to ask John and Megan to come up. And I would like to ask Clackmaster Ramsey and the Tipsy Typist to please give them the paper and hug. All right, everyone, get off the stage. We have to keep moving on with the program. Go on, go on, go on. Help her, help her. All right, next up, we have the insult letter with Balonica and the Mnemonic Moniker. Let's see who wins the thumb fight. just let her go first. Monica.
Dear brother, who I kinda sorta wanna hate, but I can't commit to it. Javier. I will now put you down in a tepid manner befitting my own wishy-washiness. Javier, you went away with my best friend's girlfriend, and you did an unsavory thing. It doesn't really matter, though. That was long ago. And we're all still a harmonious bouquet of flowers. One of us might stink, though, like that corpse plant. Oh, I don't know. I just can't. I can't tell you what for. What for? Well, come to think of it, what you did was pretty shitty. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty and finally have it out, like I didn't have the gall to do before. You cheatin' sink full of chopped chum? Why'd you get it on with my BF's GF? You touching my friend's friend, I bang a gong on you head. Hey, where'd you learn to use that moral compass? Because it wasn't in the military. Where they know how to work things. Well, buddy, that's about all I can muster. I'll catch you next month when we talk about the time I borrowed your car without asking and left it unlocked and it got stolen and got all the way to Florida before the cops recovered it and it smelled like vomit and Axe body spray. Peace out, Jose.
Thanks, Monica. Oh, I forget, you pronounced our name wrong. And, you didn't make an envelope? Whole package here. I don't know too much about this brother business, but man, I try to take it to heart. April 17th, 2015. Whoa, bro, yeah, I'm talking about you, dick. Yeah. Homie, hey, how's your sweetheart? Hey, you know, I know. Don't forget, she's my ex. Hey, so, bro, what's it like having sloppy seconds? Tell me everything, since you know it all. But really, don't. Man, I already know what I need to know. Makes me wonder what you learned in boot camp. Going a brat, come out a vet, and a lady stealer. Don't need to fight in foreign wars to know what's right from wrong. Who taught you that dipping your stick in my chick was all right? Uncle Sam tell you that's how to represent our nation? I don't think so, bro, but I know you'll tell me that I'm wrong, right? Lord knows our mama didn't teach you that. Good thing one of us believes in something greater than himself. A grateful life. Rising above, trying to be nice, finding forgiveness. It's been a while since all this went down, but you know I can't say it never happened, right? I mean, you're still together, and that's cool. I made my peace with you, as much as any man could. I mean, you're my brother, and so how could I not forgive you, right? Even if we can't forget, because, like, you can't say it didn't happen. We can laugh about it now, right? Even if it's a really shitty thing to do, double dipping. Ah, well. Bros before hoes. Jose.
Don't want to talk about your broken heart. Don't want to talk about your broken life. Won't take a ride in your broken car. Stranded in the long, long night. Stranded in the long, long night. The words you say and say and say again. When you talk and I feel no need. It's like the night of the living dead. Pounding, pounding in my head. Pounding, pounding in my head. You'll never change or see a reason to stay in the dark and never see no light. We're like the one giving up on you. Standing in the long, long night. Standing in the long, long night. Standing in the long, long night. Thank you for the gong. The gong work made that song. The gong work made that song work. I wrote that. You can't pick your uncles.
No. So, what the heck? Oh, I thought you were wearing a medical mask. All right. Yeah. All right, come on up. Look at cashew and astonishing. Will now engage in a thumb fight. Astonishing is up.
She won during the rehearsal. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna go off script because that's what I do. Let's give it up for Anja for organizing. A letter from Waffle. I am landed gentry. I'm a prince. I am a declawed demon, a ferocious feline. Flawed like any other, I am the glass of water knocked from the table like your morning coffee mug. Coffee is disgusting. I am the baby cat given back to the Humane Society and readopted by my gullible human Sarah. I still bite. I am a biter, and I bite you in spite and in celebration of all the cat that I have been, all that I will be, all the lion in me. I am 5.5 years old, and I am the oldest that I have ever been. Think about that, cat. And I am so sleepy. I am landed cat gentry. I am the lion, and you are a shade tree.
My dearest Sarah, I regret to inform you that I own you. I know that I'm a total bastard, but I can be. Those other cats in the house, they're simply just there for show. You know I'm the only one you need in your life. I sometimes have to remind you what an important part of your life I am. Those water glasses didn't just make it to the floor on their own. Yeah, I pushed them. Yeah, sometimes I have to show my teeth a bit to get ahead, but you like it. You like a strong man in your life. I'd like to follow you around and show you affection, purring in your lap, watching your every move. But excuse me, but I don't know why you just continue to slap my ass like I'm some piece of meat. I just follow you around to stay one step ahead of you. Those silly nicknames for me, Willy, Waffles, Waffy, just stop. Please, my swagger earns me respect. Don't judge a cat by his coat. This creamy, dreamy, creamsicle, orange and white coat is a sweet, soft exterior for a stone-cold thug. Sarah, my dearest, thank you. You rescued me from a life on the streets. But please, let's remember who scratches whose back, or butt, or whatever. Don't make me bite you again. Love your man, Waffle.
Yes, please.
I got a song somewhere, I gotta find it. Yeah, that's a pet song. No, it's a cat song. Cat a wall, a curtain ring up the tree. Cat a wall, a kitten ran up the tree. Now she won't come back, she won't come back, she won't come back to me. Cat a wall, tomcats in a fight. Cat a wall, tomcats in a fight. They're gonna scratch and hiss, scratch and hiss, scratch and hiss all night. Had a wall, jive, the kitty getting mad. Had a wall, you drive, the kitty getting mad. And why you want to be so bad? Had a wall, my kitten ran up a tree. Had a wall, my kitten ran up the tree. And now she won't come back, she won't come back, she won't come back to me. Thank you. Thank you, kitty cat.
Let's hear you meow.
She's bad.
Excuse me?
Pat my ass.
So now is the most important part of the Clackathon. I have decided, since it's been taking so darn long to get this thing done with, just to dispense with having any other levels of competition and just decide from the audience's popularity alone the one true winner in this lineup and the 5 terrible, sad, pathetic losers. Now, this is my own personal philosophy. But there is only one right and 10,000 zillion wrongs. So, while you're still a fan, I encourage you to collect all 10 of the original Clackathon trading cards. And now, the most critical and important part of the Clackathon. I'm going to bring the Clackathon cup up to this front. Look at it, gaze upon it, soak in its golden glory. You might never see it again the same way. Look upon it, look upon it. It might be yours. You might never get to touch it again.
When art is subjective, a winner cannot be detected.
She woke up 17. You know what I mean. And the way she looked, way on the day. I put her hand through the night. Oh, I saw her standing there. Yeah, she looked at me. I could see that the way she looked, waiting on the bed. I could have danced through the number. Oh, when I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went full, where I crossed that room, and I held her hand in my oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long,